welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Sarah. I do fashion, curls, lifestyle and travel videos. So if you like that kind of stuff, then you're right here. So today we have a travel vlog. I just came to Thailand yesterday and this is our room. I'll give you a short clip of the room. It's really beautiful and perfectly spacious. Like you have a entrance area, living room area, bedroom, bathroom is pretty big as well, and a balcony as well. Here you can see it. It's very humid, which is why it looks like this, and you even have a sea view, a little bit of a sea view. Super gorgeous. Yesterday was a pretty chill day because we came in the morning and then we just came to the hotel directly, ordered room service, ate something, and then took a nap for an hour and then went to a massage at the hotel. We're staying at the Moracea hotel and I can really recommend it, and from the experience I had until now, people are super nice. It's very beautiful. Also the reception and entrance area, the rooms are very spacious. Until now I'm very happy. We came now in summer. We are in Khaolak, by the way. So at the moment in summer it's rain season, so it's raining pretty much every day, but it always rains a bit and then it stops. At least it was like that yesterday. It rained like 3 times or so, but it lasts 10 minutes or so, so I hope it stays that way. I will take you along the journey and show you what we're doing and what you can see here. It's gonna be a more chill vacation, not traveling through the country, just staying at one place and maybe doing some day trips, so it will be way easier to film. And yeah, I'll take you along. I'll also show you my outfits and what I do, like different hairstyles for very humid weather, because it's very humid right now. Yeah, so let's see what we do. We don't really have a plan for today. Let's go! Hey guys, it's been a couple of days since I talked with you, so the last days were pretty much relaxing. We went to eat out in Khaolak all the time, had the best food here. I love it that they have so many veggie options, so obviously it's perfect for me. I kind of told myself as well that I will eat mango sticky rice every single day. I don't know if I can fulfill that, but it's so freaking good. The mangoes are so sweet and the sticky rice is just amazing. So I ate it like pretty much, I think, nearly every day. Once they didn't have it, so I kind of lost my own challenge already, but it's really, really good. The food is super fresh. By the way, before I forget, shopping here in Khaolak is also amazing because they have a lot of, then you can find a lot of handmade stuff like bags and shoes, and a lot of like linen pants, dresses, skirts, a lot of small knickknacks and fun things as well, and jewelry as well, self-made things. So souvenirs a lot as well. I got a lot of things already the last days. A bit too much maybe for the start, but it's just so overwhelming. Every store or every shop you go to, you kind of find something, so it was difficult to hold myself back. I'm gonna definitely show you what I got at a later point, or maybe in another video. I also got some sunglasses that were like reduced, so highly reduced, like 60% off or so. And I got some Gucci sunglasses. Didn't expect that. And also some Coach sunglasses and another brand that I forgot. Playboy, I think it was, a bit funny and random, but they look so freaking stunning and they were highly reduced. So I really recommend you come here to shop sunglasses if you are on a hunt, because I have a lot of like cheapish sunglasses as well, and I don't like wearing them out in the sun literally because they don't have the UV protection and maybe they can like harm your eyes, so I'm a bit careful with that. But yeah, that was a bit unexpected. And I got a lot of hand woven bags and also really nice outfits that I want to show you. I can show you an example just so you can see what I have. This is one of the bags I got. I mean, how stunning is it? It's so beautiful. It's like a perfect beach bag, but it has these detailings also on the handles. I freaking love this bag. It's the perfect size and it looks so just unique. It's not like a typical beach bag, I think. So yeah, I got a lot of these kind of things. Yesterday we drove to Phuket, like it's the next bigger city, and it took us 1.5 hours or nearly 2 hours, I think, 1:45 to get there. And then there we shopped as well because there's so much in the old town. There's so much to see and to get, and you kind of fall into it, to be honest. And then we ate a lot of great food. We drink coconut juice pretty much every day. Had an amazing massage there. There are a lot of places here, but not everywhere it's great, and I'm really sensitive. I don't know if you're like that too, but I feel like if someone's too harsh, it just hurts and it's not enjoyable. So we found this one place which was more fancy and isn't like one of those places where you just go in and they just have these curtains and there's like one person after the next. We did that too and it was okay. The massage wasn't bad or so, but it wasn't so enjoyable, especially when you know that next to you there are people and you can hear a lot of people talk, and it's just kind of like, yeah, fast. It's very cheap, but it's not as enjoying for me. I like it more when it's like calm and there's no one, like there's a separate room and you feel like they actually know really what they're doing. So we found that one place and I can recommend it. I'll put it, like I'll write it down in the links. Also you can, if you are in Phuket, go there as well. So yeah, yesterday it was raining like crazy here, so that's why we went and did like a city trip, because we wanted to go in the sea. We didn't go into the sea until now, which is crazy, but the sea was so rough and it was raining and windy, so we couldn't. Maybe today it looks a bit better. Yeah, we want to plan some day trips as well. We can't go to a couple of islands because it's not the season and it's too rough. Let's see if we can even do a trip to an island. Yeah, now I'm gonna film a hair reel, so follow me on Instagram as well if you want to see more hair content. I'm gonna keep you updated. The last time you saw me was around a week ago. I've just been relaxing and enjoying it here, taking it very easy. I vlogged some things that I will definitely show you in cutaways. The last week has been pretty chill. The main thing I do here is going to massages pretty much like sometimes every day, sometimes every second day, because I mean it's so relaxing. That's what we've been doing, and eating a lot of good food. They have such good food here. I love the pad thai. I love my mango sticky rice. I eat it pretty much every second day as well, and I eat a lot of fruits. I'm so into like tropical fruits because you just cannot find it, and it's way more expensive in Vienna. So I love my mangosteen. Like I get a kilo of mangosteen sometimes, like 15 pieces or so, and just eat it because it's so freaking good and sweet. And passion fruit and watermelon, fresh coconut drink, and mango, of course. Durian, I haven't tried it, but I want to eat it. I haven't eaten that in so long. The beach is really nice and beautiful. Today I just went to the beach, which is why I just washed my hair. Today it was pretty rough. Like there were a lot of waves and was just jumping into the waves and out of the waves, and it was a lot of fun. But I'm also always a bit scared. I don't know if you're the same, but I always feel like when I see the bigger wave, like I don't know, half a meter or maybe a meter high, and it's like coming towards me, I'm just kind of scared, and I would like try to run away, or I dive into it, but I'm just sometimes too scared to dive into it because I feel like it's gonna smash me. But often it's not the case. You just have to find like the right timing. But yeah, I'm still always a bit scared, even though I love the sea, and I'm just careful, I guess. Anyway, I wanted to show you my nails as well. I did my nails here. I did like shellac, so it will stay on my nails for a while. It's not gel nails, but it's just my natural nails with some nail design. And I asked her to do some like summery nails, and I showed her like an inspo pic, and she did a pretty good job. I think it was not expensive. It was like 15 bucks or so. So cute, perfect for summer, and she did it pretty well, I think. What do you say? Just gives me summer vibes. I just love touching it also because it's a bit, you know, above the surface because of the design, and I love touching it. It's so satisfying in a way. This nail shop is in the Bang Niang area, like market area. It's just in this one street where also the Finn massage place is. You just walk a bit further from the massage place and you see this nail shop, and I did it there. So I really suggest, if you are in this area in Khaolak, you can go to this nail studio and do your nails. Anyway, what's maybe more interesting is what I did here. We went to Phi Island, and it was like a day trip you can do. I must say it was really breathtaking, and you go to the beach where they made the movie The Beach, and you have this beautiful turquoise water and this beautiful limestones in the back. You can't swim at the moment there because they try to like rejuvenate or replenish the coral reefs, because people would always go in, and of course with all sunscreen and all that stuff and plastic and whatever, the corals get damaged. So now you're not allowed to go in, but you can just go in like with your feet a bit and take some pictures and stuff. So that's what we did, and it was pretty packed. So if you go there, be ready for a lot of people, even though now is low season and it's the rainy season. We were lucky the weather was good, but still it's the rain season. There were pretty, like a lot of people actually for that. You could still take pictures in between without people being in the background, but it was sometimes not easy because there were quite some. Yeah, be prepared. And if you go in high season, I really do not recommend you go to Phi Island in the winter time, like in December or so when it's high season here, because this will be insane. I cannot imagine how full it must be. And it was already so packed, and you just dock there with the boats, and then you have to kind of make a line. Everyone has to stand in line and slowly like go in front in groups, and then you can like you be free and you can take your pictures and whatever. And then you have to again stand in line to get in the boat. And if this is high season, this must be insanely full. I cannot imagine. Maybe you had this experience already. So yeah, you can write it in the comments and let me know how it was in high season. But it was already quite full. It was manageable. We didn't have to wait so long, but it was just not such a relaxing experience because it's really very touristic, that whole place. I mean, I get it. Everyone wants to see it, but it's not very relaxing, and I like a more like chill vibe sometimes, and not this complete tourist package where just pushed in and then you see something for 10 minutes and then you go to the next spot. And that whole trip felt a bit stressed, I must say. So much program in one day, or 12 hours or so. And then we went again on the boat, and it was quite bumpy as well, so if you're seasick, this can be a bit, yeah, difficult. I mean, it was okay. The sea wasn't too rough, but it was still a journey. And it takes you like 45 minutes or so to get there. And then we went to another island, and we did like a long-tail boat tour. You could like take that as an extra. And we decided to do that because, yeah, it was quite overwhelming. There were like in our boat, I don't know how many people, maybe 35 or so, and if you do this ride with a long tail boat, you can do it with a couple other people, or you could do it private. Of course it's more expensive, but it's not that crazy. I don't know, it's maybe 20 bucks or so, or 30, I don't remember exactly, that you pay kind of extra, but it's really worth it because you have your own boat. They drive you like around and you can see some caves, and you can also snorkel then in a place where there are not too many people. I mean, they said it was just for us, but of course there were a lot of other boats in the area as well. But it's way more chill than in the other area where everyone was snorkeling. And I could see quite a lot of fish because it was more like in the inside area where not so many people were. So that was cool. It wasn't like as crazy. I thought I would see way more fish, but I've seen way more in Japan when we went to Ishigaki Island. It was crazy there, but there was pretty much no one, so I guess that's the reason. But there it wasn't that crazy, but still it was a beautiful experience because the water is so nice and turquoise, and just the whole scenery with these limestones, it's like really breathtaking and a bit surreal. You have around like 40 minutes or so, or 45 minutes also with this long tail boat and snorkeling. Took some amazing pictures on our boat. Like our driver or guide, he also took pictures of us, and he was really skilled because I guess he does it every day, and he was super funny as well. And then we headed back. We went to Monkey Beach, but honestly we saw one monkey. And it's not really a beach, it's like a super small spot where you can dock and then you kind of stand in the water. The water is like pretty high. Of course it depends on the tide, but that was not so spectacular. I could have also left that out and snorkeled a bit longer. It would have been just generally better to have more time doing one or two things than like having 4 or I don't know how many stops we had and just going through it so quickly. It felt very touristic and like yeah, let's get it over with. So it was very beautiful, the scenery, and I still recommend you do it if you ever are in the area because it's just so unique. You will probably not come back there, but at the same time just be prepared that it is very touristic, this whole trip. If you do it, definitely come in rain season and not in the high season. But of course you can pack in everything in one day, and they want to show you a lot of things. Kind of the more the better vibe, but I'm not this kind of person who likes the more the better, but I also like to enjoy it for what it is. And then the next day, oh my god, it was raining so much. It was complete madness. I didn't expect that to happen, but it was raining all day. It really starting to flood the streets already, so we couldn't really do much. Went to the massage, went to eat, were in the hotel. It was quite, yeah, a bit of I don't want to say wasted day, but it was a more chill indoorsy day. And then we went also to James Bond Island, they call it, what it's famous for because they made the first or one of the first James Bond movies there. It's called Phang Nga Bay actually, and I think it's better to call it by its actual name and not the movie name, but of course for tourism I guess it's the better name. And that, I must say, was such a nice trip. I really recommend you do this trip to Phang Nga Bay because it's so much more relaxing. You really feel like you're not just thrown into this and so many stops and super stressful, but you really can enjoy and be very calm and in the moment. The first stop was the James Bond Island, where you could take like nice pictures. You could see the beautiful limestones. Also the boat ride with the long tail boat is really beautiful. The whole scenery is very surreal. It takes you also like 40 minutes or something, I think, to get there. And then you can walk around there. Then we went to another spot where we could do kayaking. We didn't do it ourselves. We had a boat driver, but he was doing the job, kind of the work for us, and we could relax. And that was so cool because you can go so close to the limestones, to the like into the caves, through the caves, take really cool pictures as well. Just enjoy the whole scenery and just relax. And then we went to the floating village. It's pretty much a village that is like on the water. It's mainly populated by Muslim people. He also said that actually they originate from Indonesia and Malaysia, but now they're also Thais, and they live on this island, and you could get some really nice goodies. I also got some goodies, of course. I can show it to you right now before. First of all, I got this really beautiful pearl bracelet. It's out of real pearls, and she also showed me, she like lit it on fire and said, see, it's not burning. So this is the first one. This is the second one. It's also out of real pearls. Looks so nice and great to stack, I think, with other jewelry. It has also different colors like violet, white, and pinkish color. And then I also got a necklace with real pearls as well. It looks so nice. So that I got on the island from a local lady, and then we were quite a small group also, which was very relaxing. I think we were around 7 people, and then we have had a lunch together. I think I got some little bowel issues from it, to be honest, because since that day I have a bit of issues, and before that I didn't really have any issues. That was the only downside. It's not that bad, but I feel like something maybe wasn't so hygienic or so, because it's not going the way it should. But I guess it's just a travel experience and it has to happen once. That was the only downside. Otherwise it was an amazing trip. And then we drove back with the long-tail boat again, and then we went to the cave temple. It's pretty much a Buddhist temple inside a cave, and it's so cool because, I mean, how insane is that? And it was a huge gold Buddha statue, and it was just cool to see. And also, so my mom's Buddhist, so for her she'll be so happy to hear that I went there and saw it. It's also something unique because you never really get to see a temple in a cave, so that was cool. And there around the temple they also had a lot of monkeys. I'm a bit scared of them, to be honest, because they can be very aggressive, so I stay away from them. And then we went to a waterfall afterwards. It wasn't so impressive. It was nice. You could cool down afterwards going to the water, but I didn't go into the water because there was quite a lot of people. It wasn't so much space. I was just not feeling it. I was just like, I would rather go into the sea, but that's also something nice that you get to see and you can cool down if you want to on this trip. So I really recommend you do this James Bond Island trip, because if you like a more relaxing and in the moment kind of trip, then this is the right one for you. If you like a lot of action here and we go to the next and the next and next, then the other one to Phi Phi Island would be maybe more fitting. And today was pretty much a beach day. Went to swim, as I said. We also saw a big, how do you call them even? Like a dragon animal. What is it called? Okay, I found out it's called water monitor. Weird name, but apparently that's the English name for it. And we literally were just chilling on the beach, and suddenly from the sidelines comes this water monitor. It was crazy, a pretty big one, I think over a meter. Yeah, so I don't think they're that dangerous. They're pretty chill, it feels like, but I don't know. It's still wild animals, so I guess you have to be careful. And the craziest thing was, we went to the beach yesterday evening, and suddenly when we came back, we saw 2 crabs kind of like fighting with each other, so we wanted to film that. And then we were about to get our towels to like wipe us off, and suddenly a snake comes out of it. Oh my god, I was so shocked. It wasn't so big, like a smaller one, but still, you don't know if it's dangerous or not, and it went up the tree. And I was just so focused on the crabs that I didn't even realize there's a snake, and it was under our towels, I guess, because it came out of like this area. So I guess you have to be very careful. And the next trip that we're gonna do, yesterday we decided for another trip, and we're gonna do a jungle trip, and they said that we might see tarantulas, snakes, and a lot of like animals. And honestly, I don't know if it was the best idea, because I absolutely hate spiders. I'm just terrified of them, especially like these big ones. And in the jungle, oh my god, I don't know what we're gonna see. I'm so scared that I step on something or something would jump on me or anything. But I just feel like I have to go in the jungle once when I'm here, because I'll never like do this in my regular life, so I have to do it even though I'm scared. So yeah, I'll let you know how that goes. We're also gonna go see elephants, so I'm really excited for that. That's like highlighted, and then I will let you know how that went. We're also gonna go to Phuket tomorrow. Probably go a little shopping, because that's what a girl needs. But honestly, I'm so grateful. I'm always so excited to be in a warmer tropical country and see different things. It's such a privilege to be able to do that. Yeah, it's just surreal sometimes to be somewhere so different, and different from your daily life at least. Yeah, I just filmed a curly hair video on how I styled my hair. It's still drying at the moment. And let me show you what I use. So first of all, I use this Perfect serum. This one my boyfriend got me from Korea. It's like a very highly ranked hair serum. It's by Mise en Scene, the brand, and it smells like perfume. Honestly, it smells so freaking good. I really recommend you get it. I've just started using it, so I can't really tell if it works, but it smells really good, so that's already a winner. And then I just use my leave-in conditioner, which is from Curlsmith, the full body volumizing lotion. It doesn't have a lot of hold, but I feel like it gives me moisture, and my hair always needs moisture, because honestly it's so freaking humid here and my hair gets so frizzy. It's crazy, and this is the routine that I do that keeps it kind of at bay and a bit more defined for a longer period. Of course, when it rains and stuff, then it still gets frizzy sometimes, but this is the best that I do. And I mean, I anyway wash my hair here way more often, because I go to the sea like every day or every second day, so I wash it at least every second day now. But this has really helped me to keep my curls defined and not too frizzy. I don't mind frizz so much, but I just don't like it when I look like, when the front part gets super frizzy, because I touch it also a lot, and then the curls are defined but on top it looks frizzy. That isn't a good look. So yeah, these are the products I use. This is the Curlsmith. This one I use also at home, but it's a very good like moisturizing leave-in conditioner. And then when it comes to the magic products, we come to the, because I've always seen this product online, or also in the shops, but I never tried it out, and I thought, let me give it a try. So this is the John Frieda. This is curl jelly, and honestly I think this is the holy grail, because this thing is a very defining. It makes your curls very, very defined. It's very gel-like. It has a bit of a hard texture, and your curls will be a bit crusty, or not really crusty, but a bit harder. And then I take an oil to get it, to loosen it up a bit. But this one is perfect, I feel like, for this very humid weather, because otherwise I would look like crazy, honestly, Tina Turner or something. Even though that can also be a look, I don't judge, but I just don't like it when I just style my hair and it gets super frizzy in not even a day. And afterwards I use the styling mousse. It's also the John Frieda one, and this one gives me more volume and a bit more definition as well. And I just use this lastly. And when I'm done, I just use a bit of oil. I just got some coconut oil here. Let me show you. To just break up the curls a bit. So this is a coconut oil that I got here. And this one I just take a bit and dash it on my hair. Also, good tip is, before I go into the sea, I always lather my hair with coconut oil and conditioner, and then coconut oil, or only coconut oil, because this really helps to give your hair more slip and also for it not to tangle when you're in the sea, because honestly the sea will make your hair super tangly, especially if you go snorkeling or diving. It will be a mess afterwards to comb it through, and it will bring more damage to your hair if you have to rip through it. So I really recommend you just coat it in coconut oil or any other oil, and then you can go into the sea and enjoy, and afterwards it won't be a hassle. And I will also show you what I use for as a shampoo and conditioner. So I use this one. I got it at 7-Eleven. It's the Khao organic shampoo. I don't know how to pronounce this, but it's this one over here. It's not really focusing, but this one, it's natural. So it says natural ceramide, it's free from 13 harmful chemicals, for hair loss as well. And this is the conditioner. I nearly used it up, the same one. Really good. So yeah, I guess I will see you guys after the next trip. I don't know where I left off, but I've just been filming this beautiful outfit I wanted to show you. Let me show you in the mirror so you can have a better look. Oh, what do you say? I mean, this is just freaking crazy, this top. It's from Andrea Iyama. It's a black-owned business. Look at how gorgeous this blouses. I just can't get over it. The colors are in this sunset color. In the front it's more yellow and red, and in the back it has this orange details, like orange colors. How insane does it look like? And I just paired it with this skirt that I got from Runaway the Label. It's like a long maxi skirt in a burgundy red. And then I paired it with these shell earrings I got, and also this pearl necklace that I got here. Let me zoom in. See, these are real shells. I got this at the island when we did the James Bond round trip. Same as this bracelet. It's just so gorgeous. And these I just got in Vienna in a random store, but they're also really giving. And yeah, I just wanted to show you this. I just filmed a reel, so follow me on Instagram as well if you want to see cool outfits. I'm trying to create a more longevity closet. I want to get clothing that withstand the test of time and are in good quality, and I really love like this one. So this one was quite expensive, but I got it on a sale and it was around 200, I think, but it's so worth it because this is a piece that I can just always pull out when I want to be like stand out. I can wear it to so many different functions, to a wedding for example, or any official more fancy gathering, or on vacation like now. So I just wanted to recap a bit. Yesterday was one of the last trips that we did. We did the Khao trip, and it didn't go as we thought. Actually, it was planned that we also do a jungle trip tomorrow, see elephants, and go on a bamboo rafting trip. It revealed itself that that was not it. We were wrongly informed. I think it was the mistake of our travel agent who got us this trip. He said that the jungle trip or the walk in the jungle will be included, and we'll see snakes and spiders, and I'm scared of it, as I told you before. But apparently it showed that it was not included, and I just think that he mixed it up with another trip that he suggested us. And I mean, we asked him directly for us to do the jungle trip because that was one of the main reasons we wanted to go there, and also to see the elephants, but apparently this is not what happened. So yeah, and then it was a bit weird. We were the only two people that went on this trip, me and my boyfriend, and it was cool in the beginning because I thought, wow, we're only together there and it's kind of a private tour. But then she said what the plan is for the day, and that didn't include the jungle trip. So I asked her and she said no, it's not included, blah blah blah, it's a mistake, whatever. And they were also not very forthcoming with trying to resolve this issue or try to give us a solution that we can do it all, kind of. She was kind of like, yeah, we can break it off now, you can just cancel the whole thing, or you can talk with your agency. She talked with her boss, who said, yeah, we can do the jungle trip if we pay more. Then we tried to pay more, but then she said something else, like an hour later will be even more expensive because it's a private tour and whatever. So it was a bit of a scam, I must say. So be careful when you book trips here. I feel like the other 2 trips were really good and was no issues at all, but apparently this can happen. And some of the travel agencies, I feel like, or people who work in this, the travel guides, also not so accommodating. I felt like the other ones we had in the beginning, the other 2 trips to Phi Phi Island and James Bond Island, were very nice and tried to really make the experience special, but some were just like, some are not interested, especially I feel like if you didn't book a private trip, but it just no one comes, and then it's just 2 people and they're not very motivated, then you know what I mean. So be a bit careful when booking and really be sure that the things they say are really on the plan, because that's just a bummer if it doesn't. But yeah, anyway, we didn't do the jungle trip then, but it was still a very, very nice trip because we had like a small stops. We went to a temple that also had like a cave temple kind of in it with the beautiful scenery, because it's in the national park of Khao, and it's a really beautiful temple. I made some footage there as well. We also went to the morning market. I think it was Takupo or Takupa it was called. There they sell like all fresh vegetables, fish, whatever at a market. Got some chili, let me show you, because I'm always on hunt for spices when I travel, because I love cooking and I need spices to cook. So got some fresh, there's also some snack bars in there, but you see the chilies, and she said they're pretty hot. So we also went to like a viewpoint where they made the movie Gold, or the advertising of the movie, and you could see exactly that viewpoint. So I took some pictures there, also went to a small waterfall on the way, and then did the bamboo rafting, which was really nice because you're on the bamboo raft and someone's kind of paddling and you just can float through the river. Did a small coffee break where they made coffee for us, kind of made fire by themselves with wood, and could drink some coffee in like bamboo cups. Let me show you that too. Where do I have it? Just washed, so they're in the bathroom, I think. This is how they look like. Isn't that so cool? Made out of bamboo. Super cute and a nice souvenir, I think. And then we went to the elephants. So after the bamboo rafting, it took around an hour. We went to lunch. I had lunch there as well by the river, which was really nice. And afterwards we went to the elephants. Took an hour to get there, and they had 1 elephant there, I guess because we were only 2 people, it didn't make sense to bring more. And they go into the wild, she said, but they bring them for the tourists, I guess. Yeah, there was 1 elephant, I forgot her name, it was something with M, I think, and she was 52 years old, which is crazy. And we could like pet her a bit. I'm always a bit scared with the wild animals, because I feel like they can literally just, if they get angry or something, they can just throw you around if they want. But she was super nice and calm, and we took some pictures with her, and afterwards we could go bathing with her, which they kind of do here for tourists. So we went elephant bathing. It was such a cool experience to go into the water with such a big animal. So she went in first, and then we could go in, and then we got some things to, like a brush to brush her, and some cups so we can pour water on her. And it was so freaking much fun, and her skin felt so thick and a bit different than I expected in a way. And she had like small little hairs around her trunk, super sweet. And then she also got some commandos to like put her trunk up for pictures and stuff, which was really nice. And I don't know, it took like half an hour, so not too long. Didn't also want to annoy her and exhaust her too much. And then we could feed her because she was quite hungry. And then we fed her some bananas, and she was so quick to get her bananas. She was like, give me all of them, one after the other, which was really funny because I had no control about it, and she was so quick. But yeah, that was just such a cool, unique experience. I don't know if we'll ever do that again. And yeah, and then she went back into the jungle, and yeah, she was so freaking cute. And so I felt like she felt that we're quite calm and don't want to annoy her and try to be very careful with her. So she was very sweet, and just, I don't know, you can just feel what animals feel with you. I don't know why I'm getting emotional about that, but she was just so cute, and I hope that she has a good life and it's not only, you know, work all the time and people coming to her, annoying her or anything. I hope that she still has a very nice life and kind of also likes the experience of being washed by humans. I don't know if that's the case, but I hope so. But anyway, it was such a cool, unique experience. Can't describe it. It's just so, she's just massive, and you feel like you're nothing against such a huge animal, but they're still so emotionally intelligent, and you can feel that and see that they're very intelligent. She was very calm and sensitive also, I felt like, with us. Like, I was always stepping away a bit, and she was very slow, like with her movements and stuff, and really listening also to her guide. And then that was it. So then we came back to the hotel. So altogether it was a really cool trip, and I suggest you go to Khao if you want to see elephants or just a national park. You can also go to the lake, which we didn't do, but they have a beautiful site as well. But since we went to the James Bond island already, I felt like it's not necessary. So, but the bamboo rafting is also really a nice experience. I like, even, yeah, I don't know, it's just something that you won't do normally, just go with a boat, but with a bamboo raft is something different. And yeah, if you want to see elephants or go elephant bathing, I really suggest you do this trip. But I always say, please be calm and nice and thoughtful with the animals, and don't like annoy it too much or jump on top of it, or I don't know what, be too loud or so. I feel like they can be very sensitive. Anyway, that was such a cool experience. It was the last trip. Today and tomorrow are the last days. We've been here for 3 weeks, which is crazy. It didn't feel like that at all. Did 3 really cool trips to different islands. Saw many animals. Also saw some snakes just on the regular, kind of around the hotel, and a lot of cool animals, birds. The nature is so beautiful here. Altogether, I really like the area, especially for like nature stuff. So if you want to see more nature and the national park, then I suggest you come to Khaolak. I would have loved to see even more of Thailand, but maybe next time. But it was also cool to be a bit more chill this time and just go to the beach and not plan every kind of day and every second day go somewhere else. It was also chill to just be at one spot for once. Just go to the beach. Fortunately, these days now it's not raining so much. Like in the beginning, yesterday and the day before, I think it didn't rain at all. Yeah, today we're gonna go to White Beach. We went there once. It's also called Coconut Beach. That's also in that area, and they have like white sand and a beautiful beach. And yeah, if you're interested in more travel, fashion and curly hair content, then definitely follow me. More is to come. Yeah, I will see you in my next video.